Hello everybody, it's your boy NoukonNeko, your perfect virtual feline friend and purveyor of good vibes. Today we are here on Final Fantasy War of the Visions to show how I can beat this level 100 Ko-Shi raid from the NieR Automata event. They get some awesome words if you're looking forward to getting that YoRHa vision card that gives you attack and evasion, or getting the black box that gives you all these good resistances and evasion and attacks and stuff like that on NieR characters, then you're in the right place. And I don't really do this too much, but I feel like this Ko-Shi raid was a little bit hard for me to kind of beat after tweaking so many times. I feel like I'm actually still trying to do better than what I currently am doing, but and that's the reason why it's taking so long for me to put out a video like this. I wanted to post it like a couple days ago, but I decided just to go ahead and post what I currently have, and hopefully it'll help people get through this. So the reason why this raid is a bit hard, right, is you need a lot of damage, obviously. The ideal element to use against him would be Earth Strike. That is his weakness, since he's a lightning enemy type. That was hard for me to kind of get a good Earth team going, but that might be because my Earth characters aren't up to snuff, right? But apparently, since I've been planning ahead to grab A2 and kind of work on Ice Team, my Ice Team is. So while I think an Earth Strike team could probably work, that might be something you want to try out and figure out yourself. But for me, if you have a lot of ice or even just slash characters, then this part will work for you. So I have A2 and Winter Raviesse. I'm using Winter Raviesse because she could kind of share this buff, because they are both greatsword ice. Well, the ice doesn't matter, just they're both greatsword users. I heard that you could use other ice slash characters like Howlet or Gilgamesh. Yeah, Gilgamesh. I'm surprised as well works, but for now, because I want to use A2's buff or card, then I use her. But if you use any other character, you probably want to switch this for another damage attack card, probably like a slash card, like I think Screaming Howl, the one with the Morag on it. But yeah, just anything that gives you slash attack, slash piercing, or defense piercing. These are the things you want. And let's see, I think I also have like triple trick right here on Raviesse, which is nice. Multi attack's nice. Some people could go with like those limit breaks up, which is fine, but I like to kind of go with multi attacks if possible. That way you go even further, and multi attacks also kind of buffs the other character's damage as well. So that's kind of what I went with. But the most important thing, I think everybody knows about having AP Team Mars, but the most important thing is the boss can sometimes paralyze you. Kind of more towards the end of the fight, but that's why you're gonna want some paralysis resistant up to kind of reduce the chances of that happening. Even with this on, I can still get paralyzed. It's every time that happens, it's pretty much a failed run. But this commits one bit that gives it to you, and so does Lan. It's just that obviously the Genji arms, even though not maxed out, it will give me a little bit more damage boost, and also the damage limit up is also really nice. So that's why if you have it, that's more ideal to use. The other thing to use, if you have it, if you were there when they're doing a little event for Balo, he actually has paralysis nullified, so she won't get paralyzed at all. I put it on her because A2 has a chance to dodge the attack, right, with her reaction, but Raviesse can't. So At least is a very low chance for that happening. Let's go ahead and, oh yeah, I guess the other thing to mention is, to get your character to use your AP team R, that you would kind of want to turn off any buff like this or that. Or I guess this one doesn't matter because she would prioritize the AP buff more, but definitely if you have this on, she would use it. Instead, the sub actually doesn't matter. I kind of turn off all the abilities on the sub. And yeah, same thing with A2. Yeah, just it doesn't matter as long as you have everything off on the sub. And I guess the other thing is, yeah, make sure you have all the damage buffing skills on. Attack, defense, pierce rate, slash attack. But yep, how that looks for her. And for Raviesse, very similar kind of setup. Kind of disable buffs and keep all her attacks on. And I don't really have AP problems with this current setup, so okay, let's go ahead and show how this team does. I usually keep this off to kind of speed things up, but for the sake of this video, I left it on so you could kind of see what they're doing a little more better. Okay, let's go ahead and go in. Yeah, I've been tweaking this team so much. I wanted to kind of beat it earlier, but I think I kind of beat him with 3 to 4 turns left.
Let's have some fun.
It depends. I guess how often I crit. That's probably the main underlying factor. Yeah, H is going to go ahead and take out those 2 off and do some damage to him. You can see he's doing a lot of damage right off the beginning. And then, yeah, the fun thing with both of their kits, they both have like a double attack, both of them. And they will use it sometimes when they feel like they can hit that much higher, right? But if they feel like they're going to hit low, then they're just going to hit one big attack. I think this is where she starts spamming her double. And Raviesse is gonna still do her singles apparently.
Don't break too quickly now.
And it's nice whenever I get that evasion, because there's also danger of him actually doing so much damage that you can kill your character. But with A2's like healing is actually really nice. There's a triple trick right there. Yeah, it's very nice when she's able to heal like this. And that keeps the team alive. Okay, and then getting close to the end. See that we are slow with him down. Kind of wish that A2 was able to kind of like fall up. Oh no, this is one of those scenarios where she did get paralyzed, even with all those paralyzed resist. Oh, she's kind of fighting against the paralysis. I think I still could beat this even if I got paralyzed. Oh, and like, oh, no. Paralyzed just eat up so much of the terms. So much of the turns, which kind of hurts. But I'll still beat him with 1 turn left when I get paralyzed. Because in the end, this is all about consistency, right? Being able to beat it in 1 attempt instead of multiple attempts. So I could have probably put something that increases their damage more, but instead of those paralyzed resist. But yeah, you really want to avoid getting paralyzed as much as possible. Okay, now that we saw a rare case where I did get paralyzed, I'll do another run so you guys can see how it's like when you don't. Hopefully I don't. But that's why that phone, Balo's phone, is so good.
I'm gonna bust your ass. Let's have some.
Yeah, imagine if both of them had a chance to get paralyzed. It gets really hard to do it in 1 run consistently. Okay, you're gonna see a lot of the same things.
Gonna show me.
Yeah, I spent a long time switching so much cards around. I even played around with like, you know, damage limit up.
Don't break too quickly now.
It just feels like I don't hit that limit too often with these characters. Enough for me to kind of justify it.
Nice little piece.
Yeah, I also played around with, you know, using Firmware card more because that gives you attack.
Enough.
But in the end, just focusing on attack will eventually have like diminishing return. And focusing on like having better everything, you know, slash resistant and defense resistance, pierce, all this pierces, is what will try to help you maximize your damage a bit more. My A2 isn't transcendent as much. It's just the very first level transcendent, so you don't have to worry about that. Their trust stones are kind of basic. They are using the same like attack slash piece for trust stones.
Quite nice.
Not fully optimized. Just very generic stuff. So if I'm able to pull through and beat this, pretty sure you guys should be able to.
Quite nice.
Okay, getting close. 4 actions left, but obviously it will take only 2 more hits for him to go down.
Show me a good time.
For some reason, they like to end it with the summon. Obviously, if you have abilities off, then that whole sequence is going to be very quick. But anyways, now you guys get to see a route where I got paralyzed and one where everything kind of went well and I didn't get paralyzed. So yeah, very consistent runs. I rarely lose those retry orbs. So I hope this was useful for you guys. And yeah, there's only a couple days left to farm, so good luck on getting all the things you need. I mean, you just need enough to unlock that card. Now we could do that card quest. And then, more importantly, you need to farm enough points to get enough of the black box. And I have 2, right? I think I got 1 for free by just completing it enough, right? I got a shield 1, but you most definitely want a dodge 1 for 2B and P2. They gave you evasion and pretty good damage boost for them. And I think even the evade can go really high as like some of the top tier evade gear. So, right, I think that's it. I wish you guys luck, and hopefully you guys are able to farm all the stuff you need from this event. And be able to pull through this. All right, I think that's it for me. So I'm gonna sign out now. So see you guys later. NoukonNeko signing out. Bye bye.